Hi guys, this is David Frost. And this time I have a much more different video. This is a very special video, and please stick around for the news that I have to share tonight with you at the end. Like, it's going to be the very last thing that I'm going to talk about in this video. So let's get on with it. This video is my Lego Star Wars clone army. So let's get on with it. So we have here Jango Fett in front of Boba Fett. And then my version of Pre-Vizsla. Because, like, I don't know if I really would want Pre-Vizsla to be high in power when in my Lego Star Wars universe, Jango Fett is the main power and leader. So, like, there's Jango Fett, and then there's his son, who is just remaining as his son. But then there's Pre-Vizsla, second in command to Jango Fett's Mandalorian army, which is just 3 Mandalorians. And then out of the 3, this guy is second in command to Pre-Vizsla. So Jango Fett, Boba Fett, and the 4 Mandalorians stand in front of 33 clones. We have Commander Fox right here. This guy from the Old Republic, which I'm not sure of the name. I'll look it up later. And then there's the, like, elite clone trooper. Excuse me. Then there's the ARF trooper, or the, well, I don't know what battalion or number name Commander Fox commands, but let's just call him the ARF trooper of Commander Fox's battalion. And then there's I know he has the symbol of Commander Neo, but he's not really Commander Neo, because he doesn't have the shoulder pad markings. He's just a ATRT Walker clone trooper. So I'll eventually come up with a name for him sometime in the future. And then there are the 3 shock troopers. So in my Lego Star Wars universe, these shock troopers have miniguns, smaller versions of the machine gun. And then they also have the pistols or cannons that fix turrets. That's my understanding of a shock trooper, that they have the shocking blasters that fix the turrets that the clones use. Then so that's the entire red line of clones. Onto the orange. These 2 are also from the Old Republic. One has a rifle, the other one has a much different minigun. So I'll also come up with a name for his weapon later, because it's much different than a minigun, and also different from a machine gun. Then we have the bomb squad bomb squad troopers. Two of them have pistols with upgraded tips, as well as the rifle bomb squad troopers that also have upgraded tips. Then in the yellow we have, I would say he be the second in command, since he has like rocket launchers or just really special weapons. And then a regular yellow clone trooper. Excuse me again. Then we have the green, with in command the Commander Gree, with his little pistols and his, what I would like to call, bodyguards, with their flat helmet flashlights and scope antennas. And then we have the green clone lieutenant, or in my LEGO universe, second in command to Commander Gree. Then on to the blue. We have two 501st. Yeah, I believe the orange are the 212th, and then the blue are the 501st clone troopers. So we got two regular battle 501st clones. And then we also have the blue clone pilots, and they have their assortment of weapons. The leader has just a basic ordinary gun. This guy has a different weapon that has a bit of a round, assortment of ammo on the back. And this guy has a bit of his own type of minigun, built upon a rifle with a upgraded tip. So here, with this entire empty space, personally, I'm gonna fill that up with Commander Bakara and his battalion of Galactic Marines, which, from my understanding from the Star Wars Battlefront 2 video game, I have something in my throat. With my understanding of what is represented of Commander Bakara's battalion of the Galactic Marines in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I'm going to go with the color purple on those clones instead of really dark red, because to me they look more purple-ish. I mean, take a look at Commander Fox. He has dark reddish all throughout his battalion till you get to the shock troopers. So that's gonna be filled in with the space of the purple Galactic Marines. And then here, at the very end, we have the line of just regular clones. So this is just a general basic clone commander who would obviously fall under the leadership of Commander Fox, and then the following clone commanders like Commander Cody for the orange, Commander Bly for the yellow, Commander Gree for the green, Captain Rex for the blue, and Commander Bakara for the purple. Then we have one brand new Episode 2 clone trooper with his basic blaster. Then we come to this basic Episode 2 clone trooper with this DC-15, I believe the weapon is called, or maybe it's DC-17. I'll have to look that up. Then we have 3 ordinary Clone Wars clones with their blasters, and then 2 basic ordinary Episode 3 Phase 2 armor. Like, I believe this is considered Phase 1. This just falls in between or is still considered Phase 1. And then these are just Phase 2. So these are the Phase 2 Episode 3 Phase 2 armor clone troopers. One has a bit of higher command over this guy because he has binoculars. And then here are their assortment of vehicles. I don't know if I should pause it because then maybe it'll just go to the upload option and then I can't make a separate, and then I would have to make a separate video later. So I'll just put the clones with their so-called vehicles. So the first 2 ordinary Clone Wars clones go with this ATRT, and then these 2 Episode 3 Phase 2 armor clone troopers, and my Lego Star Wars universe go with the twin pod cloud car because I don't have the low bot, like second in command of Lando Calrissian, a human robot who would come with this set. I do not have him anywhere. And then this speeder comes with the rocket launcher clone, yellow clone, and a special type of clone that I'll make a separate video of later. But as you can tell, this came from a battle pack, and I mocked it up to a more sufficient type of look. With the engines in the front, those could be the guns in the front. That could be, well, for the twin pod cloud car, those hold the weapons of the Episode 3 Phase 2 clone troopers. But those pieces for the other vehicle, for the rest of the vehicles that I have, they're just, those pieces are the hologram machines or projectors. Hologram projectors. Like, say you're a clone, you're driving the bike, and you're going somewhere, and suddenly a Jedi Master or General or Clone Commander has to talk to you. So they appear up on this hologram projector. But then again, he would also show up in your helmet, on your intercom, and on the side of your visor. As you're wearing that, you're a clone trooper and he has to talk to you, so he shows up on your intercom and on the side of your visor, so you can still see where you're going here. And then we have a Brickmaster speeder. Well, first off, That's a thing I'll get to later about this speeder. Is what else I can do with that speeder. In a review of the speeder. So back to this. This speeder came from a Brickmaster book with a droid that came with a speeder or a cannon built onto a speeder vehicle. Then the two orange Old Republic clones with the Episode 2 clone with his DC 15/17 rifle, and the second in command to Commander Green clone. Well, Commander Green clone. They control this command center. Then for the ARC-170 Starfighter are these three clone pilots. And then of course these two blue those two blue clones of the 501st obviously go with the 501st ATRT walkers. And now over here are the vehicles of all the red. The ARF Trooper pilot controls that walker, that four-legged cannon walker. Then the Commander Neo type of looking clone pilots this ATRT with the I don't remember what I called him earlier in this video, but he also rides in the ATRT with that clone there. And then Commander Fox, this Old Republic trooper, and these, where am I? These three shock trooper clones pilot the ATAP walker. So that is it for my clone, for my 33 numbered clone army video. I don't believe I have, I'm not planning to make it as big of a clone army as, say, like Solid Brick Studios. He has a much bigger number of a clone army than I do. I don't want to make my clone army to be as big as other YouTubers. I just rather keep it up to the number of one commander and 6 plus 1, so 7 clone troopers. So if you bear with me for a moment. So, separate from the clone video, this is the big news I have to share with you. I'm getting a little excited because I get to share this news with you before Solid Brick Studios does. I don't know if he ever will plan to share the news. I'm just glad I get to share it first before him. Star Wars Episode VII. It hits theaters May 22nd, 2015. That is my birthday. I'll be turning 26 that year. So, I get to celebrate my birthday with Star Wars Episode VII. I've been wanting to share that news with you guys on YouTube for so very long. Oh boy. Also, in other news, there are plans for a new Star Wars TV show. I don't know what channel it's going to be on. All I know is there's a new TV show, and it is going to fill in the gap that was created between Episode 3 and Episode 4. I would have to look up the name for it. I think you YouTubers, and then I as well, we would have to look at, I don't know, StarWars.com or some Star Wars related website, I guess. I can't remember exactly where I saw it from, but it was on the internet that there is a upcoming TV show that talks about what happens in between Episode 3 and Episode 4. And the Empire has something to do with the TV show. Well, like, the Empire is in the TV show. So obviously we're going to have a chance to see. Yeah, I believe it was StarWars.com, because Dave Filoni, the creator and director, I guess, of the Clone Wars, he was talking about this TV show, that the Empire has part in it. So obviously we would be seeing Darth Sidious. And I guess we would see Darth Vader in there somewhere. And I understand what you guys would be thinking. Why wouldn't we see Darth Vader? Well, basically, here's why. It's because we may possibly see Darth Vader, but not as much, as we are going to see a new villain. A new dark side apprentice who fills in the gap between Count Dooku and Darth Vader, who gets to be Darth Sidious's apprentice before Darth Vader does. It's kind of mind-blowing, if you ask me. A villain before Darth Vader, when Darth Vader was created by the hand of Darth Sidious? Something's going on here. And then there's also the fact that we may see further work on the Death Star. So I can't wait to see that TV show. That will be pretty awesome and interesting, since we don't get Darth Vader yet. Who knows? Maybe we will, maybe we won't. But going back to Star Wars Episode VII, further news on that movie: Carrie Fisher, Princess Leia; Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker; and Harrison Ford, Han Solo, are going to be in Episode 7. Oh my gosh, I am so excited to be seeing Episode 7 on my birthday. And to be seeing 3 original actors, actress from the beginning, first 3 episodes of Episode 4, 5, and 6, to be seeing them in the Star Wars universe again. That's gonna be pretty awesome. Like, oh my gosh. Mind-blowing. Of course, I don't know the plans for C-3PO and R2-D2, if their actors are going to be taking on their roles again. Sorry if I'm getting up close to my face. But I'm pretty sure those two characters are going to be back, and I have no idea where the heck Chewbacca is at. I honestly do not know where Chewbacca is going to be at in this movie. But we can just be satisfied that we finally are aware of the release date of Episode VII. So once again, Star Wars Episode VII comes out on my birthday, May 22nd, 2015. I hope you people are ready. Because I certainly am. So, with those statements being said and my clone army finally on YouTube, I thank you for watching this video. I ask you to please subscribe, like, comment, share, rate, whatever else the heck you want to do with my video, with this video. Just subscribe. All I ask you is to do those things with this video, and then subscribe to this video, this channel, David Frost, as well as my first channel, Mr. D Frost 2. And also, if you have an iPhone and or Android device, I still do not know if this app that I'm bringing up is allowed for Android devices, but it's called Movie Clock, and that's how I found out about Episode VII of Star Wars. So I thank you guys for watching this video, and good night.